Hello viewers, this is Paladin of Odin, and this is some more Magic the Gathering Online. This is another episode of the Standard Commentary Series. So, Colorless Eldrazi deck. Throws down a Thought-Knot Seer, and uses Ruins of Oran Reef to turn it into a 5/5 before the Eldrazi Mimic's ability resolved, so it also becomes a 5/5. He also has a 3/3 Endless one. And we're going against blue-red Zada. So he gets rid of Goblin Heel Cutter. And he played a Titan's Presence earlier to get rid of Abbot of Carroll Keep. So it's not looking good for the blue-red deck. Attack in with the 5/5 and the 3/3, get through, and blue-red is down to 3. No land here. I'll be honest, it wouldn't be too hard for him to... Well... Actually, it would be. I just realized he has a Rogue's Passage in play. I was thinking, well, you could burn off the Mimic, burn off the Endless one, and then have a blocker for Thought-Knot Seer, but he can just pay 4 and make the Thought-Knot Seer unblockable. Instead, he throws down Endbringer. Tap to deal 1 damage to target player. Colorless tap, target creature can't attack or block. 2 colorless tap, draw a card, and he untaps during each other player's untap step. Now, I don't know if he realized that he could have just made his Thought-Knot Seer unblockable and killed him. There is a possibility, though, that he has some kind of a bounce spell in his hand. So he could have bounced it in response to the unblockable, but honestly, I'd say it would have been worth the shot. So, attacking all in from the Eldrazi side. The Mimic has become a 5/5 thanks to Endbringer. 3 attackers, 3 blockers, no abilities. So, Zada's blocking the 3/3 to kill, and the Goblin tokens are chumping. Okay, Pain for a red. Throws down Temur Battle Rage. So they all gain double strike. Zada lives. Goes back to blue and red, who is pretty much screwed at this point. Five cards in hand, 4 mana in play. His opponent's at 20 life, and he concedes. Well, that was just, it looks like it was just bad luck for the blue-red deck. You know, it looks like every time he tried to get something going, the Eldrazi deck had an answer for it. And that can happen sometimes. Sometimes it's the complete opposite. You start throwing things down, and your opponent has nothing to do about it. So, let's go to game 2. Okay, first turn Monastery Swiftspear from the red-blue deck. He attacks in for 1. Eldrazi's down to 19, throws down a Shrine of the Forsaken Gods and passes back. Blue-red Zada throws down Captain's Claws. That'll prowess up the Swiftspear. 2 more damage. So Eldrazi will be down to 17. Foundry of the Consoles. And this is looking pretty good for the blue-red Zada deck here. Third turn. Equips the Captain's Claws. In response, Eldrazi plays Spatial Contortion. And it resolves. No response. Swiftspear dies. But then again, well, if he had a response like a Titan Strength, so that it gave +1 defense on, or toughness on the card, plus the prowess, it would have lived. Matter Reshaper from Eldrazi. And nothing from the Zada deck. Back to Eldrazi. He attacks in for 3. So life totals are tied at 17-17. Second main phase. Eldrazi plays Thought-Knot Seer? No, a 2/2 Hangerback Walker. And Hangerback Walker is a really good card against red decks because, you know, you can kill the first creature, but then he gets more, you know, he gets another one or more than one. End of turn Expedite so that he can draw a card. And Jory N. Ruin Diver. That's a really good card for decks like this. Slip through space, second spell, so he draws a card. And draws a card. And equips the Captain's Clause, so Jory N is a 3/3. Fifth turn for Eldrazi. 3 mana. Titan's Presence, revealing Reality Smasher. So Jory N is exiled, clearing the way for an attack. Just the Matter Reshaper. So 3 more damage. Red Blue's down to 14. I'm trying to think. I mean, it'd be pretty good here for like a Kozilek's Return or a Radiant Flame so that he can clear the board and then just have to deal with 2 1/1s. End of turn, buffing up the Walker to 3/3. Now that isn't an option. Now he's attacking in with both. That'll be 6 damage. Blue-red will be down to 8. If he plays another land and has another spell like Expedite or Slip Through Space, he could play, Crush of Tentacles for the Surge cost and get the 8/8. And that would actually be pretty good for him. So, Matter Reshaper and a 1/1 Hangerback Walker for the Eldrazi side. And unless he has something like a board clear, I'm fairly certain that the blue-red deck is going to die. And he concedes. That was just the problem. It looked like he didn't have enough ways to get rid of creatures. And also to keep his own. I mean, I'm sure that it's pretty devastating when you can get your Zada combo off and be able to play her and have a couple more creatures and then go, oh, Titan Strength and Slip Through Space and Teamer Battle Rage, so they're all, you know, like 6 power and double strike and you can't block. But when your opponent's killing your creatures and you're not killing his, he has a distinct advantage. But, you know, I've seen Zada decks work just fine. It's just, it looks like this matchup is not good for him. So that was, I was going to say mono, colorless. It's colorless Eldrazi versus blue-red Zada. And if you liked what you saw, hit that like and subscribe.